Hello, it is Friday the 25th of November and this is Ken from Pinefinder's Old Pine Furniture Warehouse in Haddenham in Buckinghamshire, and we've just had a very large delivery of old pine furniture, about 35 pieces. So I'm going to record a video of everything that's just arrived, and then all this furniture will be put on the website over the next few weeks. It does take me quite a while to put everything on the website properly. So in the meantime, if there's anything you're interested in, I can maybe take some more detailed photographs of that individual piece, or maybe a more detailed video for you if you're too far away to come and visit. And when I'm showing you around, I'll just briefly show you the piece of furniture, and then I will show you the price ticket on the front and the dimensions on the back. So if you're new here, if you would like to receive our emails every time we get a delivery with a link to the video, just let me know. Right, so we'll start with a pair of bedside cupboards, 1920s. The code number at the top, R1705B. The price as they are. This is for the pair, $320. If you'd like them waxed, $397. And the height, 29 inches. The width at the widest point, 16. Depth at the deepest point, 14.5. I won't be reading out all these labels. I'll just briefly show you the piece of furniture and then just show you the labels, the tickets. So we've got Victorian pine chest of drawers, 2 small drawers over three larger, and we do have the knob that's missing, just needs fitting on. And this one it needs some restoration. I'll probably strip it and re-wax it for you. That will be the second price. Then we've got an Edwardian chest of drawers, 2 small drawers over 2 wide, or full width drawers. And this is in bare wood. And then a lovely bread cupboard, or pie cupboard, larder cupboard. These were called many things. It has some shelves in the right hand side. If you were thinking of buying the piece of furniture as it is and you're planning to come and collect it, it's best just to give me a call first. I can just talk you through anything that might need, little things that might need doing. So if you were, for instance, coming to collect them, maybe I could do those little things for you. Here we have a beautiful secretaire, really attractive thing. So it could be used as a desk. Got an abundance of drawers inside, a little cubby hole in the middle behind the mirror, and also it has 2 little secret drawers dating from about 1910, I would guess, something like that. And then we have a full width drawer at the top and 3 below. Then we have a tall, slim cupboard with a drawer at the top, 2 doors below, and it's got shelves inside. And everything is old unless I point it out. So if you are interested, I can give you dates or anything. I won't now. I won't sort of go through everything now. But if you need to know the dates, I can estimate those for you. Here's an old pine bookcase with cupboard, doors below, and 2 drawers. Obviously I'm going through quickly, so just press pause if you need to, and you can rewind a bit, obviously. Then we have a couple of bedside cupboards. So there's this one with a drawer at the top, door below, door opening from right to left. A very interesting knob if you're into that sort of thing. I can put wooden knobs on if you'd like. These are actually quite nice. Yeah. Another bedside cupboard. These are both dating from about 1920, and they both have a shelf inside. This door opens from right to left also. Then we have a couple. We've got 3 of these in total, but the couple next to each other here. These benches have been made from old beds. So they have some sort of lift up lid at each of them. So this one, the top, there's that back lift up? No, just the top lifts. The front lifts up that one. height 42. That's right to the top there. I think the seat height is about 20 inches, 20 and a half inches on that one. And there's another one here, another bed bench we call them, with a hinged seat, with a lovely squeaky hinged seat. And that seat height 20 and a half inches and 52 and a half right up to the top there. Then we have a very attractive Victorian pine chest of drawers, 2/2. It's got some little marks on there. I think this is where they've stripped it and they had some sort of stickers on or something. So I think I can get rid of those. So I will be having a go at those anyway at some point, and hopefully they'll come out nicely. So that's Victorian. And then we have another chest of drawers. This is German, I think, this one, 1920s. 3 full width drawers. Obviously when I'm getting closer to stuff it gets a bit angular and not very good video, so you'll have to excuse me for that. Right, so we've done all those. Coming around to here is a very sweet late Victorian children's desk. I say children's desk because this is quite low in the middle, small person's desk. So this has been waxed, it just needs re-waxing really, this one. 22 and a half leg room, so it's a little bit low. If you're a small person, you've got a small, sort of maybe a pump down seat, that would be fine. Then we've got a coffee table. Now this has been a full height table, I think, looking at it, and they've chopped it down to make a coffee table, that's what I believe. Then we've got a flat top box. This isn't that old, probably sort of 20 or 30 years old, but I just thought it was nice. It's 227 and that's been waxed. There you go. Right, so then we've got this 4-door, 4-drawer, quite long dresser base, reclaimed this one. This isn't genuinely old, but it's quite nice. And it's got a shelf inside. We have another bedside cupboard, again dating from about 1920, this one. Door opening from left to right, and it should have a shelf inside. It does, which is stuck. That isn't. I can fix anything. No, I can't. Yeah, there you go. Right, and we have another bed bench. So if you can see that there with, again, a lift up lid. Seat height of 18. Right, we have another chest of drawers. This is Continental again. Not sure if this is Czechy or German. Don't know, might be German. And then we come to another bigger, larger Victorian pine, late Victorian pine chest of drawers with white porcelain knobs, which can be changed if you prefer wooden ones. I can fit some wooden ones on for you. What am I going to do next? Right, we'll go to, now these aren't going to be very easily viewable. I'll come back on my best as I can. So there's a lovely, really nice old pine wardrobe. This totally dismantles for delivery. It's 20-inch internal depth. That's a hanging space, so loads of room for hanging. Prices include the fitting of a new brass hanging rail. And the internal depth, there you go, 20 inches. In these wardrobes, as I say, totally dismantled for delivery. I can usually come and deliver them for you and assemble them for you. I'd probably just need a hand with the top sometimes because they're quite heavy and I'm getting on a bit now. If not, if you are too far away for delivery, I could maybe record a video of me delivering it for you, assembling it for you to give you some instructions, and then send it off with my couriers, with my delivery company. So this one, 21-inch internal depth, this one. And again, that one totally dismantles as well. Right, so we have a glazed pine dresser, 1920s. This is from Czech. Is this Czechy? No, it might be German actually. It's sort of German with French influence, because these hinges, external hinges, are very similar to the French style hinges. So the top does come off the base for delivery. Okay, next to that we have this wonderful, absolutely beautiful secataire thing. So there's the top, and then there's the base with cupboard doors below, and then this comes down like a desk again, so you could use it as a desk. And then we have this drawer configuration inside, all these drawers. Lovely old piece, and this is dating back quite a bit as well. This is what sort of date is this? It's got to be, I've got some more keys. Yeah, it's got to be late 1800s, something like that. Yeah, late 1800s probably. Beautiful old thing. And another very old cupboard. Come back, see the arched panels in the base and the glazed top. You can't really see it in here. You've got lovely wobbly glass and the crown on top. And you've got some shelves inside. And again, I think the top, yeah, I'm pretty sure the top separates from the base for delivery. Yeah, I think so. Obviously, just check with me about that. I'll put it in the description anyway when I figure that out. I don't want to try and push it over. Right, now we have this very large 1920s shop fitting. This is from a shop, so it's basically a very large glazed top dresser. And it's 91 high, so very tall. Just check your ceilings, obviously, and 74 wide. And then we come to another old pine wardrobe. This one's got drawers at the bottom. That's just a shadow, don't worry about that. This one splits into two sections for delivery, so that's 1 and 2. So basically it splits in half. So I think you could say that it's half the width. The biggest section is half the width by the depth by the height, if you need to work out whether it's going to go upstairs or not. The internal depth 18 inches, so that should be fine for hanging most things. Might be a little bit tight for very big suits and coats. No, I'm not going to do this yet. I'm going to come back and do those so I know where I am. We have a small, fairly small old pine wardrobe, 1950. This is dating from. This one totally dismantles for delivery, even though it's quite small, and it's got a drawer at the bottom. So obviously all these wardrobes that dismantle are going to go up any stairway nice and easily. The internal depth 19.5 inches, so that's plenty of hanging space. Then we come to another large wardrobe. Again, this one totally dismantles. And internal depth of 20 inches, so nice and deep. I'll just show you those dimensions again. Then coming round here we have, oh yes, a very early, very attractive old pine linen press with 2 drawers at the bottom and some very interesting feet. And then inside, I'm sure this is the one with, yeah, so inside, I don't know if I can get back and show you this, yeah. So we have a unusual situation going on here with a flap door that comes down, and then you've got a drawer above. So I would imagine that's been added at some point, probably. Don't know, it might be original, but if you needed me to, I could remove any of this, and you might like to might like me to put a hanging rail inside or something. The internal depth is 19 inches, so yes, it could be used for hanging inside. So this really is a bit special. I'll show you on top. That is a lovely thing. Right, now this wardrobe I haven't put together yet. You can see the top there, you probably make out nice panels, because I'll be honest, I couldn't lift the top on my own. So obviously if the size works for you, then I can give you some more details on that one. And then we have a very tall, very elegant old French wardrobe. Again, totally dismantles. And 21 internal depth, so nice and deep for hanging. Right. Next we have a fairly small one-door old pine wardrobe with a little drawer at the bottom. This is quite old, this one's sort of mid to late 1800s. It's had a new back at some point. And yeah, totally dismantles for delivery. It was on feet, but I don't know, I think we could put it back on the feet if you like feet. So at the moment, 72.5 inches high and 17.5 inches internal depth. So that's okay. I'd imagine that's okay for shirts and things. It's probably a bit tight for big coats and suits. Then we got lots going on here. That's a single door old pine wardrobe. And this one again has quite a bit of age to it. Nice panelled sides, if you can see that. And totally dismantles for delivery again. And I think that was 19.5 inch internal depth, so nice and deep. Then we have, let's just do this chest of drawers. So there's the chest of drawers I nearly did before. Two small over two wide drawers. Probably Edwardian. Yeah. Then we've got this very early Georgian. Got some real age to this. Linen press with 6 drawers at the bottom. Probably the video doesn't do it justice because this really is a bit special, this one. Yeah, really nice. It's got the original painted interior, which hasn't been stripped. If you really wanted us to, I could strip the shelves anyway inside, or just remove the shelves if you wanted hanging inside. So basically just let me know what you'd like me to do with this. A 19.5 inch internal depth, so it would be deep enough for hanging if you wanted it for hanging. And these lovely old knobs. One's a little bit damaged. I think another one might be a little bit damaged at the bottom, but yeah, a bit special. Right, we'll do this old table. So we've got this old table, the factory table. You can see the stretcher underneath. And the leg room at 25, so that's nice to sit at. Then we have this massive triple wardrobe with 4 drawers below. I can find some more white knobs for the drawers, obviously. So you'll be pleased to hear that this does dismantle, so it should go up any stairway, but it is absolutely huge and really deep. So it's got the old hanging rails in at the moment. You can't see that, can you? but I can do whatever you'd like me to do inside. Behind the centre door, I do have 4 shelves to go in there, and they're on these adjustable. They can sit on these adjustable bearers, so these just can slot in wherever you like. So that's really useful. So maybe you'd like hanging either side and then shelves in the middle. But again, just let me know what you'd like me to do. This is it's been wax finished, so it's all waxed. This is the price as it is. Obviously, with the new, I'll put the new knobs on for you, and that's 24 internal depth. So yeah, that is as it is, but I can make sure the shelves are fitted, and that includes the hanging rails for all that and the knobs at the bottom. So there you go, really massive triple wardrobe. Right, we have a small pine cupboard, 2 drawers over 2 doors, and it's got a shelf inside. And a reclaimed pine dresser. So this isn't old, but I thought it was really attractive. This is Czechy, for Czech Republic. Recently made, and he's got some slide out work surfaces. I don't think this is old. This has got it's not antique, it's got a bit of age to it. It's probably maybe 20 years old. And you can see the top is slightly less wide than the base, which is typical Czechy. Right, what have we got next? I think, yes, so we have another small antique pine wardrobe or cupboard with a drawer at the bottom. Quite deep inside, 19.5 inches, so nice for hanging. But this one does not dismantle, so if it's going up any tight stairway, be careful. Right, I think, is that everything? Oh, there was just one thing I was going to show you. I haven't priced it yet. If you're not into pine, maybe you'd like a lovely old mahogany chest of drawers. Georgian, this one. All very, very early Victorian. But just thought I'd point that out. I believe that's everything. So if there's anything you're interested in, then let me know. I can give you some more information on anything if you'd like any more information, and send you more detailed photographs and or maybe a detailed video, whichever's easier for you. And we are open, what's the day today? Friday. Open tomorrow 10 till 5, open Sunday 12 till 4. That's every Saturday and Sunday we're open. Fridays we're open 10 till, I'm making a right mess of this, 10 till 4. And during the week, any other time during the week, best to give us a call first. And I hope there's something you're interested in.